Hi everyone, and welcome to a new type of video I'm doing here on the channel today. So with the Ahsoka Disney Plus series coming out soon, this week by the time this video uploads, I thought it would be fun to do kind of a little bit of a retrospective, kind of a look back at Ahsoka's history throughout Star Wars, and to kind of just, some people might not be all caught up on Ahsoka's story or know a lot about who she is, so that's what we're going to do today, and hopefully we can learn something about Ahsoka. So here we have Ahsoka through the years. So at the very bottom is named Ahsoka when she was a youngling, before I think that was roughly when she got into the Jedi Order as a youngling, so when she started her training. And then we got to Padawan Ahsoka. So with Ahsoka, she made her debut in the Star Wars The Clone Wars movie, which was set just after Attack of the Clones, but before the Clone Wars series. And she was debuted as Anakin Skywalker's Padawan, and throughout the Clone Wars, she kind of was very... best way to put it, she faced a lot of challenges through either being a Padawan and being in the Order and not getting a lot of respect. But given that, as she faced all those challenges and the battles during the Clone Wars, her skills and her determination to do what was right began to shine through her character, and she always kind of figured out the best way to do something and the right way to do something. Throughout the series of the Clone Wars, she faced many battles. I think she was kidnapped. She helped fellow younglings get rescued by pirates, I believe. She helped in diplomatic situations. She went to a planet with Obi-Wan and Anakin that was basically the hub of the Force. The Force flowed through this planet massively, and there was three things on it. So it was the father, the daughter, and the son. Which the father was the Force itself, the son was the dark side, and the daughter was the light side. And throughout that, there were many struggles during that little arc. With Ahsoka ended up dying at some point, but Anakin managing to bring her back to life using the Force. And throughout, towards the end, near the end of the Clone Wars series, there was a series of events that caused Ahsoka leaving the Jedi Order and no longer being a part of the Order. It was a massive turning point in her life. She more or less grew up in the Order, and through something that had happened, she ended up leaving because she didn't feel safe there. So with that, so her departure from the Jedi Order was in the final arc of Season 5, The Clone Wars. And it was, the arc was titled The Wrong Jedi. And she was falsely accused of bombing the Jedi Temple and causing a fair few Jedi to die. And despite her pleading that she wasn't guilty and it wasn't her and that she would never do that kind of thing, it went through a trial, and the Jedi Council said that she was guilty, but it did end up coming out that it wasn't her that done it. It was a friend of hers that she kind of met through the Order. It was another Padawan who ended up doing it. After that, she left, and she ended up becoming kind of what I think it's called, they're called Grey Jedis. So she left behind the Order, she left behind friends, her master, everything. After the Clone Wars, she had her own novel series. I'm not sure if that novel series is now canon, since Disney took over, they've made a lot of things in novels non-canon, so I'm not sure if that's canon. And then she made her surprise return in Star Wars Rebel, known as Fulcrum. And she was more or less the early star of the Rebel Alliance. She helped create the start of the Rebel Alliance. And she helped a known faction of this called the Ghost Crew. And we'll get to those in a future video later this week, because some of that crew appear in the new series Ahsoka. And they were fighting against the oppression of the Galactic Empire. And with that, Ashoka Tano's story kind of fluctuated even more. She went from Jedi to Rebel, and now she, as we see her in Ahsoka, she's looking for Thrawn, for General Thrawn. Now, we saw her a little bit in The Mandalorian, and that was when kind of helped kick off this Thrawn maybe back type scenario, and we'll get to who General Thrawn is later on in the same video I do with the Ghost Crew. And this is kind of where we're leading into with Ahsoka's TV show story. Her adventures are continuing to unfold in various media, so novels, the new Disney Plus show, and yeah, we're starting to see her legacy now, more or less. Like this is helping form a legacy of Ahsoka Tano, and yeah, hopefully we get to see a lot of Ahsoka in this TV show. I'm hoping to see other characters as well, but I really hope we see more of Ahsoka, because some of the Disney Plus shows that we've had for Star Wars haven't featured a lot of her set. A whole episode just dedicated to the Mandalorian. But what I want to know, guys, is what was your favourite part of Ahsoka's story so far, and are you looking forward to the Disney Plus show? Because I know I am. I'm loving the Star Wars shows at the moment. It's got me back into Star Wars, the sequel trilogy, like this new sequel trilogy they've done with Rey and Finn and everyone kind of made me fall out of love with Star Wars, but now seeing all of this fruition and constant new content now is making me love Star Wars again. But with that, I just want to say thank you for joining me on this very quick journey of Ashoka Tano. And if you enjoyed the video, click down on the thumbs up button, share it out to the world, because honestly I love doing videos and I want to do more retrospective videos just like this. And maybe you'll see more Star Wars content from me. I'd love to do more Star Wars content. And with one final message, may the Force be with you, and like I said, let me know down in the comments what your favourite Ahsoka storyline was, and are you excited for the Disney Plus show. Thank you everyone, and peace.